Yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski. Welcome to my quick guide on how to prepare for the upcoming Halloween event in PokeMMO. Now, first things first, we don't know whether the anniversary event or the Halloween event is going to come first. It's a really niche and weird situation this year where Johto really stalled a lot of the development for the anniversary event, and they're not really done with it in the place they would like to be yet, from my understanding. Now, it's been confirmed on the forums multiple times that the devs will be hosting an anniversary event this year. It might be in November, it might be in early October before the Halloween event, it could be later. Hopefully not. It should just be in November, would be my guess at this point, but we'll see. It's still September 25th as I'm recording this, so it could even happen late September. Anything could really happen. That's just when I wanted to sort of upload or upfront the video with saying, hey, we don't really know when this which will happen first. Now, we do know that the Halloween event should happen on October 31st, or at least around October 31st. That's usually when the event happens. Halloween event is on October 31st. On Halloween, and the Christmas event is on December 25th. Usually, last year was the 26th or the 27th. Sometimes it gets delayed. I know dealing with when the events actually start is one of the most annoying parts of the events, but they're a lot of fun. Once they get going, they usually last around 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 7 to 12 to 14 days. But anyways, let's get into actually like this piece of content. What's up, Hander? I appreciate that, dude. Let's get into this Halloween event. First things first, what I always recommend is studying from last year's event. There will be tons of links in the description, tons of sources, tons of guides, links down below, essentially explaining to you guys, hey, this is the boss fight guide from last year. This is all the things you can do in the event from last year. This is the how to beat up the kids for candy last year, all that stuff. There's so many things you can do during the Halloween event, and all of the guides and links down below will go over them. Now, keep in mind, events can always change. Events are almost never the exact same from each year to each year. Sorry, I'm responding to this guy, this great viewer in chat. Events are almost never the same. They're always slightly different. So keep in mind different balancing and different things. We are going to talk about things that you can prepare ahead of time if you want to risk it, but they may not be as good this year. So study last year's event. I'll have videos and everything, documentation covering that in the description. Now, next up, the second point, prepare. This is all the preparation stuff. Before I get into it, everything I'm going to talk about in terms of preparation is a risk. If you don't want to take a risk, don't prepare this stuff. There is a fair chance that you prepare this stuff, the event comes out, and it's just not useful. Or maybe it's not useful in the right way. You may need to switch around moves or do something of the sort. The only surefire guaranteed way to prepare for a holiday event without any chance for mistakes is to just save pure Pokeyen. That's it. So we covered that. Let's go ahead and actually jump into what you can do to prepare if you want to prepare. Preparing PVM Pokemon. A really easy one here is Eruption Typhlosion, since Eruption Typhlosion is such a, good Pokemon already. Most people have an Eruption Typhlosion for gym reruns. Getting a level 100 Eruption Typhlosion can be really helpful. Next up, last year, these are the three Pokemon that I'm going to name are what was really good last year. Last year, if I remember correctly, Assurance Crocodile. It's a specific one. Level 100 Crocodile. All these with like their good stats. Crocodile, you need attack and speed and some sort of jolly or adamant nature. Typhlosion, you want special attack and speed and some sort of special attacking nature. And then for Chandelure, we'll talk about that in a sec, you want a special attacking nature and then special attacking speed. But Assurance Crocodile, Assurance is a move that does it's 60 base power or whatever, but then doubles whenever it goes second. So you're going to be after the boss anyway. You would go ahead and pop an Assurance, and that was the best way to get the most damage off. The attack was doubled if it took damage. Yeah, there you go. So Assurance Crocodile was really good last year, packing a stab 120 attacking move. Eruption Typhlosion, and then finally Safeguard Chandelure. Now, this is something that I've actually been taking a risk on, and let's go ahead and see. And I don't want people to take this same risk as me if you're not willing to just lose all the Pokeyen you're putting into this. I can already see that safeguards are going up in price. I don't know if that's from more speculation, the same as myself, or why. But I went ahead and bought a bunch of safeguards for really cheap. I bought all of these safeguards for less than, I think I bought all of them for like less than 5 to 8K. Most of them were like 1 to 3K. 145 safeguards. Safeguards Safeguard Chandelure was really good last year for this event, because Safeguard essentially just prevents you from being statused, from poisoned, from sleeped. If I remember correctly, there's a mechanic with the Halloween boss fight that happened last year. There was a turn that would put all of your Pokemon to sleep. That was obviously really powerful. So Safeguard was super, super, super good. So I'm hoping it's good again this year. If not, that's the risk I take. That's totally okay. Safeguard, Chandelure. Those are the 3 Pokemon you want to prepare. Now on to prepping items. The items that I have written down are the Safeguard TM. Kind of just went over that. Ghost Gems. I don't know if I have many of those. I have 25. Ghost Gems were really good last year. These went up a little bit, a fair bit in price at certain times, depending on when you did it. They were like 5K at times, Ghost Gems. Safeguards do have a cap. Like, safeguards are never going to be more expensive than like safeguards are never going to be more than like the 20K price from the Pokemart. So keep that in mind, or the TM shop. So, but Ghost Gems could get pretty, you know, maybe 5K, nothing crazy, a little expensive. Choice specs last year were reaching 150, 200K at times. I made a lot of money. They're even pretty expensive right now. I actually made a lot of money last year spending all the BP that I had saved up. Like, even right now I have like 125K BP saved up. That's like 12 choice specs, right? That's a lot of choice specs. Yeah, spending all that and like spending them all on choice specs and selling those off. I made a lot of money last year doing that. So we'll see if that works again or is good this year. But choice specs are another good item. If you don't have those, go ahead and at least pick up one. And they might be pretty good this year. Once again, only do that if you're willing to take the risk. Now, final point I want to talk about is the guaranteed one, saving money to invest. Whenever it comes to holiday events, the one thing you hear me repeat over and over again is save money, save money, save money, save Pokeyen heading into holiday season. And people always ask me why. There's a lot of reasons why. There's a lot of things you can do with Pokeyen. Obviously, it's very flexible. Number one, saving money to invest. People always ask me, how do certain players get uber rich? I made a video talking about Clue recently, who has like 30,000 Pokemon prepped on alt accounts for egg hunting, which is pretty insane. But the reason he's able to do that, and the reason any player gets rich in PokeMMO, is due to investments. I have a video called How to Become a Billionaire in PokeMMO, and it just follows the thought process, the line of how everyone becomes rich in PokeMMO, which is just, it has to be investments eventually. You can make a lot of money from grinding. You make a lot of money from doing gym reruns, etc., but becoming really rich pretty much only comes from investing. And I have a lot of investments that I'm sitting on right now that I plan to one day sell. A bunch of anniversary chests. I have a bunch of different goodie bags. I have Xmas presents, a couple from 2018. I sit on a bunch of stuff, and I'm just waiting to one day sell on my investments. I always say, if you're not willing to at least sit on investments for 2 to 4 years, don't worry about it. I'll do tons of videos covering investments specifically once the event rolls around as well. Now, that's just the first thing you can do. The second thing is to collect whatever vanities you want to be able to buy, or whatever Pokemon or items are needed during the event to make more money. So those are the 3 things. The 3 things: investing for future profits, collecting whatever vanities you want to be able to buy, and thirdly, buying whatever Pokemon / items are needed to get during the event to make more money. So 2 of the which are just making money, and the third of which is like collecting and buying whichever you want to buy. So there's a lot of different things you can do, and a lot of different mentalities you can go into an event with. It depends on what stage your account is in. You know, are you kind of still developing your capital? Are you able to dump a bunch of it into investments? You shouldn't be investing unless you have like 10 mil cash or something of the sort. Like, you want to build up a bunch of capital and then invest into a couple events and do that a couple times and hold for many years. But we can do a whole videos on investing everything. So hopefully that covers everything. That should cover everything. If I missed anything, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if it was helpful. Dislike if not, that's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily videos. I do upload every single day on YouTube, and I stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below for updates on all that content. If you want to go above and beyond and support my content, if it's helped you out in your PokeMMO journey, or giving you background entertaining content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do help a heck of a lot. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, thanks so much for watching till the very end of the video, and thanks to everybody whose name is on this list. You guys go above and beyond and allow me to make the content that I do. So thank you so much once again, and have a great day.